the most diverse and widespread group in plant kingdom, which is angiosperms, also known as flowering plants. This incredible organism not only beautify our world but also support the entire ecosystem and our own survival. So let's begin with taxonomy. Angiosperms belong to the kingdom Plantae and are classified under the division Magnoliophyta. Within this group, there are two major classes, monocots and dicots. Monocots, like grasses and lilies, have one seed leaf, parallel veins in their leaf, and fibrous roots. Dicots, such as sunflowers, roses, and oak trees, have two seed leaves, branching veins, and a taproot system.
Angiosperms are found everywhere from the trace deserts to lush rainforests and icy alpine slopes. Their adaptability is unmatched, and their success lies largely in their life cycle, which includes a dominant sporophyte stage and highly efficient sexual reproduction through flowers.
These plants rely on a variety of pollination strategies involving insects, birds, bats, wine, and water. After pollination, flowers develop into fruits which protect and help disperse the seeds. It's a brilliant system involved over millions of years. Angiosperms also play a huge role in medicine. The opium poppy gives us morphine, foxglove provide digitalis for heart conditions, and ciconuts trees supply quinine, once the main treatment for malaria. And let's not forget household herbs like garlic and turmeric, which have proven health benefits. So whether it's the food on your plate, the medicine in your cabinet, or the beauty in your garden, angiosperms are at the heart of it all. Understand their biology helps us protect and harness the power of these extraordinary plants.
Hi and good morning to sir. So it is my turn to explain about chordata. So the word chordata itself is singular noun. So chordata is a phylum, includes vertebrates. Normally we would have thought of animals such as like fishes, turtles, mammalias, and so on. So first and foremost, let's identify what is taxonomy of chordata. So the kingdom of chordata is Animalia, while the phylum is Chordata itself. The class is Mammalia, the order is Pyramids, family is Hominidae, genus is Homo, species is Homo sapiens. Next, let's discover where the chordata lives. There are three different habitats we could think of for chordata when it comes to habitat. First, the aquatic environments. Take a look at the fishes here. They live in an aquatic environment. I mean, they do need water to survive, right? So what other example we could think of? Crocodiles also live in the water. For example, turtle, also one of the example of the reptiles that lives in the water. Mammals, for example, dolphins, which I'm pretty sure we couldn't find it here. So I'm gonna take fishes as for my example, as for reference to explain about the life cycle of chordata.
I'm gonna take fishes as for my reference to explain about the life cycle of chordata. The egg stage is when fertilization happens, which is external by the way. Female lay eggs. To be more specific, hundreds and thousands of eggs being produced by female fishes. The larval stage is when egg hatches and larva emerges. Hatches with a yolk sac for nutrition. Fry stage. Okay, this is not about frying eggs, alright? This is where the baby fishes can swim and feed by itself. Juvenile stage, where they develop fins and body shapes, slowly becoming an adult. Adult stage, they fully grown and could reproduction. I'm gonna talk about medical value for chordata. Do they have medical value? Let's find out. Omega-3 fatty acid. this is pretty common when everyone actually consume this supplement, but we actually could found omega-3 fatty acid in fish. Yeah, found in fish. What's the benefit of the omega-3 fatty acid? Is for our cardiovascular and also our brain health. Next medical value is that fish also rich source of protein. Yeah, you heard that right, rich source of protein. So what's the protein do is that the protein actually repair our tissues and also for our muscle growth. So next, we're going to talk about pathogenic microbes, which under bacterial infection, I give an example, Aeromonas hydrophila. Oops, why am I writing that? Oh, cause ulcerative disease in freshwater fishes. Oh my god, we do eat fish, right? So it does affect us. Last but not least is the parasitic infection. Anisakis worm. This anisakis worm found in undercooked raw meat that actually infect us.
Unique characteristics under the phylum Chordata. First on the list is the notochord, a pliable rod-shaped structure that extends along the body, offering both support and flexibility. Next in line is the dorsal nerve cord, positioned above the notochord. In vertebrates such as humans, this evolves into the spinal cord, a key component of our nervous system. Then we come across pharyngeal slits or clefts, openings that bridge the mouth and digestive tract. In fish, these assist in respiration and feeding. Up next is the postanal tail, a feature seen during embryonic development in all chordates, even if it vanishes or transforms later in life. We mustn't overlook the endostyle or thyroid gland, vital for iodine metabolism and observed in many chordates. Lastly, chordates boast segmented muscles arranged in myomeres along the body, aiding in movement and locomotion. From fish to mammals and all that lies in between, chordates demonstrate the marvels of evolution and
Okay, so hi and assalamualaikum guys. My name is Arizana Kabinti Ahmad Kamel and now I will be presenting about tetrapod. So as you can see, this is the common black ants, which is we can find it nesting in soil under the ground. So basically I found this both around tending to aphids and they form symbiotic relationship with aphids by making them to get the honeydew and in turn they will protecting the aphids.
Okay, so now let's dive into the taxonomy of the black ants. The domain is Eukarya, the kingdom is Animalia, the phylum is Arthropoda, the order is Hymenoptera, the class is Insecta, the family is Formicidae, the subfamily is Formicinae, the genus is Lasius and the species is Lasius niger. Besides, the taxonomy of the fire ants start with the domain is Eukarya, the kingdom is Animalia, the phylum is Arthropoda, the class is Insecta, the order is Hymenoptera, the family is Formicidae, the subfamily is Myrmecinae, the genus is Solenopsis, and the species is Solenopsis geminata.
Okay, so basically there are over 12,500 identified species that have been classified. So ants have very complex biology and all ants are truly social insects. They will live in colonies which one or several reproductive individuals will live.
The life cycle events will start with eggs and then larvae and then puberty. After the pupa mature, they will turn into one of the three, which is workers, males and queens. For your information, when an ant egg is fertilized, it becomes a female. However, unfertilized eggs become male ants. Eggs are very small and oval shapes. They are sticky, which makes it easier for them to be carried away if the nest is in danger.
Okay, so some species of ants even have different clusters ranging from minor, medium, major, extreme, as well as soldier. As I said earlier, ants will make a symbiotic relationship with other living organisms. It is because it can benefit the colonies greatly when the low of food supplies.
The most common commonly known ants, you might have heard of can vary from carpenter ants, fire ants, crazy ants, acrobat ants, pharaoh ants, leafcutter ants, and pavement ants, as well as many more like bullet ants and harvester ants. They are so diverse in their different ways of sustaining the colony and how some colonies will reach millions and some only reach 500. Since ants are cold-blooded invertebrates, so they will have to create their own sources of feed, so most ant nests are cleverly designed with tunnels for ventilations and chambers deep down which maintain a constant temperature. This ensures that the ants will survive in winter. This is when ants in temperate regions will go into hibernation. Ants will eat a range of food containing sugar and protein, so they will also eat fruits, trees, sap, and farm aphids for honeydew. This will provide them with the sugar they need. Sugar will provide energy to the workers and queen, and protein will help with brood development for larvae.
Aha! For your information, ants have two stomachs. For the first stomach, they use it to holding the food for their own consumption. But for the second stomach, they use it to holding the food to share it with other ants. That's all from me. Thank you so much.
What do these animals all have in common? They are all arthropods. Arthropods are a group of animals that have an exoskeleton, which is a hard outer covering, a segmented body, and jointed legs. Insects make up the largest group of arthropods, but other examples include crustaceans, millipedes, and arachnids, which include scorpions and spiders.
Hi, my name is Helen Michelle. So today I will explain about Bryophyta. The word Bryophyta comes from bryo, which means mosses, and phyte, which means plant. Embryophytes such as liverworts, hornworts, and mosses are members of bryophyte. These tiny plants thrive in moist, shaded environments. Vascular tissue are absent from them, since they are terrestrial plants that need water to complete their life cycle during sexual reproduction. Bryophytes are known as amphibians of the plant kingdom. Mosses, hornworts, and liverworts were once placed together in the division Bryophyta. Molecular evidence, however, lead to a major revision of the group's taxonomy. Mosses alone now represent the division Bryophyta, and hornworts and liverworts are placed in the divisions Anthocetophyta and Marchantiophyta, respectively. The term bryophyte, however, is still used informally to refer to these simple terrestrial plants. Bryophytes are found throughout the world, from the harsh environment of Antarctica to the lush condition of the tropical rainforest. Despite their small size, they can dominate with extensive carpets in mares, bogs, woodland, oceanic heath vegetation, or as epiphytes on trees and bushes, especially where soil and or air moisture is high. Like other plants, bryophytes change between two generations with different morphology and function. Unlike vascular plants, in bryophytes the haploid gemtophyte is the dominating generation. The gemtophyte in bryophytes is green and responsible for photosynthesis. The gemtophytes develop Gamethangia on special branches or at the tip of the main shoot. Gamethangia produce the gametes, eggs and sperm during the sexual part of the life cycle. The female gamethangium is called archegonium. The male gamethangium, called antheridium, produce sperm which possess tails, allowing them to swim in a film of water of the archegonium via the ventral canal and fertilize the egg inside. So this is the example of bryophytes. The scientific name is Icranum scoparium, also known as Bromphorus. Bryophytes are susceptible to a variety of pathogenic microbes, including fungi, bacteria, oomycetes, and viruses. These microbes can colonize and degrade bryophyte tissue, causing disease and ultimately affecting their health and survival. That's all from me. Thank you.
1,000 times I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots. I've got no roots.
So you may be wondering, what are gymnosperms? Gymnosperms, the word gymnosperm is derived from Greek, where the word gymno means naked and sperma means seed. This is because the seed of these type of plants do not grow within an ovary. The gymnosperms and angiosperms differences lies in the fact that gymnosperm plants do not produce fruits in addition to their seeds. These plants grow into a cone-shaped structure at the tip of stalks, on the surface of scales or leaves or both. The kingdom Plantae and subkingdom Ambrophyta are home to gymnosperms. Based on fossil evidence, they originated 390 million years ago during the Paleozoic era. Gymnosperms lack ovarian walls enclosing their ovules. It stays exposed both before and after fertilization, as well as before seed development. Both branched and unbranched gymnosperms stems are possible. So the gymnosperm taxonomy generally places them into four main phyla: the Pinophyta, Cyclophyta, Ecophyta, and Gnetophyta. So Pinophyta, also known as the Coniferophyta, is the most diverse group in the four main phyla of the gymnosperm. So as for the habitats of the gymnosperms, they can survive in dry and cold habitats and are distributed worldwide. A vast majority of gymnosperms, especially the conifers, are predominant in temperature and subarctic regions. Cycads and gnetophytes are mainly found in tropical or subtropical regions. And they thrive in areas with harsh conditions, including cold climates and arid regions. Some species are found in desert regions of the Americas and in the high, cool regions of the Himalayas. Gymnosperms, especially conifers, have needle-like or scale-like leaves that help reduce water loss, making them well suited for dry or cold climates. Many gymnosperms, like conifers, have adapted to survive in cold climates such as boreal forests. Did you know that gymnosperms are used widely in the pharmaceutical industries to make a variety of drugs, and including to treat those allergies and infectious diseases like colds, coughs, asthma, and respiratory congestions.